Welcome to the Easy English Learning Channel.
Today we learn about job and occupations in English. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Learner channel. Today, we are going to talk about jobs and occupations. You'll learn some common job titles and see examples of how to use them in sentences. Let's get started. What is a job? Jobs and occupations are an essential part of our daily lives. Knowing the right vocabulary can help you talk about your job, ask others about their work, and understand job-related conversations. Here are some common jobs and occupations. Doctor. A person who treats sick people. Example, Dr. Johnson is a doctor who works at the city hospital. Teacher. A person who educates students. Example, Ms. Smith is a teacher who teaches English at the local school. Engineer. A person who designs and builds things. Example, Maria is an engineer who designs bridges. Electrician. An electrician is a person who installs and repairs electrical systems. For example, Maria is an electrician who fixes wiring in homes and businesses. Artist. A person who creates art, such as paintings or sculptures. For example, Lisa is an artist who paints beautiful landscapes. Musician. A person who plays musical instruments or sings. For example, Tom is a musician who plays the guitar in a band. Accountant. A person who manages financial records. For example, Emily is an accountant who helps companies keep track of their finances. Secretary. A person who handles administrative tasks in an office. For example, Jane is a secretary who organizes meetings and manages correspondence. Chef. A person who cooks food professionally. For example, Gordon is a chef who specializes in French cuisine. Hotel manager. A person who oversees the operations of a hotel. For example, Mr. Johnson is a hotel manager who ensures that guests have a pleasant stay. Firefighter. A person who extinguishes fires and saves lives. For example, John is a firefighter who bravely fights fires to protect people and property. Police officer. A person who enforces the law and maintains public order. For example, Officer Davis is a police officer who ensures the safety of our community. Pilot. A person who flies airplanes. For example, Captain Smith is a pilot who flies commercial airplanes around the world. Farmer. A person who grows crops and raises animals. For example, Mr. Brown is a farmer who grows vegetables and raises cattle on his farm. Scientist. A person who conducts scientific research and experiments. For example, Dr. Lee is a scientist who studies climate change. Veterinarian. A person who treats animals. For example, Dr. Brown is a veterinarian who takes care of sick pets. Dentist. A person who takes care of teeth. For example, Dr. Smith is a dentist who helps people keep their teeth healthy. Dancer. A person who performs dances. For example, Emily is a dancer who performs ballet. Photographer. A person who takes photos. For example, Michael is a photographer who captures beautiful landscapes. Writer. A person who writes books, articles, or stories. For example, Sarah is a writer who has published several novels. Carpenter. A person who builds and repairs wooden structures. For example, Tom is a carpenter who makes custom furniture. Waiter. A person who serves food and drinks in a restaurant. For example, Jake is a waiter at an Italian restaurant. Lawyer. A person who practices law and represents clients. For example, Maria is a lawyer who specializes in family law. Journalist. A person who reports news and writes articles. For example, John is a journalist who covers international news. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.